You know, every time I start to trust him, I find out he's done something behind everyone's back again.
Come here. It's not worth all the upset.
Sorry. I thought he'd changed. I thought he really cared about Megan. And Eliza.
Yeah, well, they seem to be getting on so well.
Yeah, she trusted him, stood by him, and all the time he was messing about with Charity. Part of me thinks Megan deserves to know.
And tell her what? That we overheard a conversation that, to be fair, was pretty light on the details.
I heard more than enough.
But we don't even know if it was a full-blown affair, a one-night stand or something in between. What I'm saying is don't go rushing in there and break Megan's heart, unless you think it's worth it.
Have you staked the place out? And you're sure he lives alone? We don't want to be interrupted. Good. Enough to make sure that he never bothers us again. OK, I'll see you there.
Don't tell me you've started work already.
Well, early bird catches the worm and all that.
I noticed some damp getting in from the rain yesterday. I'll get up on the roof and assess the damage then.
And after that, do you fancy lunch in town somewhere?
Absolutely. Sounds like a great idea. Larry?
Well, I've got a meeting with a potential new client. Could go on a bit.
Would you want me to come along?
No, but this client's a bit old school, you know, likes to deal man to man. Maybe I'd better handle it.
Yeah, there's something I need to talk to you about.
No, I really haven't got the time.
If not lunch, how about dinner tonight?
Yeah, good idea. I'll be more relaxed then.
Whatever he was getting up to with Charity definitely seemed to be over.
It's not over. He'll never be over. He's a liar and a cheat. And if he has moved on from Charity, it'll be some other desperate slapper next.
Here are all the details of the new clients from yesterday. Why don't you have a pick through and set up some meetings? I've got to pop into Leeds to chat to some brides.
Quite a lot to take in.
Well, I'm sure you can charm your way through any problems. That is why I'm hiring you after all.
Charm is what he's good at.
Well, he's certainly charmed his way into Eliza's heart. She adores him. Oh, I'll tell you what. Why don't we have a late lunch at the Wool Pack? You know, my treat for you helping out yesterday.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we'd love to.
Great. Well, that's a date. How are you feeling?
Yeah, top of the world.
Well, if Megan's paying, make sure you order dessert.
I reckon tarts on the menu.
Yeah, could be.
Was never really off, though, was it?
I'm sorry, is there something wrong? I mean, if you're busy, we can always make it tomorrow.
If there's one thing that puts me off my food, it's trying to play happy families when it's all a big fat lie.
Oh, have you and David had a row?
How do you think that?
Have you been cheating on my little girl?
Of course not.
Anyone can sense that there's some tension here. Look, it's early days in your marriage. I'm sure a bit of forgiving and forgetting will soon get you back on the right track.
If I want dubious relationship advice, I'll ask Bernice, thank you very much. There's only one person who's been cheating around here, Dad. That's you.
Why are you crying?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm just reading some of your dad's sermons.
You shouldn't read them if they upset you.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Some of them were quite funny, actually. Like this one here. It talks about the modern-day Noah's Ark. Noah brings back extinct species through DNA trapped in amber. Oh.
It's okay, I'll go. You should be resting. What do you want?
I just came to see if there was anything I can do. Oh, morning, Emma. Morning, Laurel. I can wait with him for the bus if you like. Yes, that will give me a chance to sort out Dottie. That would be really helpful. Thank you. Now, we all have to do everything we can to help take the pressure off your mum.
What else can I do to make her feel better?
Well, like I said, it's important that she stays calm. So you must never say anything that might worry her or make her feel sad. If you ever want to talk to anyone or get anything off your chest, you can talk to me, Arthur. I'll always be here for you, OK? Now, come on, or you'll miss your bus.
Well, I can see there's been some sort of misunderstanding.
Yeah, too right. I thought you'd turned over a new leaf, but no. Just disappointed at how quickly you got up to your tricks again. And with Charity, of all people.
I don't know where you're getting all this, darling. There's nothing between me and Charity. I mean, our paths have crossed once or twice for business, but it's always been strictly professional.
Can you believe this? We heard you, Dad. You and Charity, last night, by the village hall. Talking about your sexual exploits.
We were in the car, resting. We heard it all.
Well, what you heard was her pathetic attempt to blackmail me. No, she made up these false accusations about some non-existent encounter, and she threatened to tell Megan if I didn't pay her off.
Even now, you've been caught red-handed. You're still trying to lie. You've done the dirty on Megan, just like you have every other woman you've ever been with. You told my mum that she was the one. I spent half my childhood waiting on your empty promises.
I can understand how you feel, Tracy. I was a lousy father to you and rotten to your mother, but believe me, I so regret the man I was back then.
If you don't tell me the truth, I'm going to call Megan right now and tell her everything I heard.
Okay. I made a mistake. It was a one-off. And I promise it'll never happen again. I mean, if I could change things, I would. I love Megan. And she loves me. And if you tell her, you need to make sure it's for her sake and not just taking revenge for your own lost childhood.
Could you ask your father to pass the salt, please?
Can you pass Kerry the salt?
Tell her I've already seasoned it. And tell her I'm surprised she's not got another salt mill nobody knows about stashed away somewhere. That was a dig about the bigamy.
Why don't you tell her yourself? She sat right there.
She said some terrible things about me yesterday.
What did you say?
Just a few home truths. And it was the least he deserved after saying that Angelina Jolie was the love of his life.
I was being therapized by Bernice. She coaxed it out of me. I didn't even want to do it. Oh, no, you pushed me into it like everything else.
Oh, well, bad luck, Dan. And I'm sorry, but Angelina likes a man with an actual backbone, so you can forget about shacking up with her anytime soon.
You went to Bernice for therapy.
Relationship guidance.
I'm 10 years old. Even I won't go to Bernice for advice.
Yeah, well, she's qualified.
She printed a certificate off the internet.
It's in a frame.
Oh, that makes all the difference. I'll tell you what, I'll pop online and print off an astronaut certificate. Pop it in a frame and go working for NASA.
I've had enough. This stops here or I'm going to bang your heads together until you see some sense.
Is that the place?
Yeah. He went to the shops about half hour ago, but he's back now and he's on his own.
Tell me, paid him a visit then.
Well, maybe it's best you leave it to me, eh?
I'm hoping there won't be any need for violence. I'd like to deal with this as amicably as possible.
You reckon he'll listen to reason, do you?
With any luck, we can come to an arrangement. You're just here for backup if he needs persuading.
You?
I wasn't sure you'd recognize me after all these years.
After what you did, I'd never forget you. Where's Chrissy?
Safe. At home. It's me you need to talk to.
Come on.
Got your text.
Been thinking a lot about what you said.
And?
And I never realised that I was hurting you. Debs, I couldn't bear it if you hated me. You and the kids are literally everything to me.
I don't hate you. I just hate some of the things that you do sometimes.
Well, maybe I feel the same.
Well, then maybe you should do something about it.
I will. Starting from today. Truth is, all that stuff with Frank, I was just bored. I mean, he was easy entertainment. But if that meant pushing you away, well, you know what? I'll just have to watch TV of an evening like everybody else.
Oh, Mum, you can still have an exciting life without resorting to cheating or blackmail. Look at my nan.
Excuse me, I'm not quite there yet.
She's just taken up shooting. Huh. I mean, it is for a date, and she probably is more excited about the outfit, but what I'm saying is, you know, maybe you just need something to aim for.
What, like a hobby?
Well, like a focus. I'm here for Jack and Sarah. You know, getting her through this, however long it takes. That's what my life's about.
Yeah, once upon a time I thought I had everything sorted.
Which millionaire was that?
None of them actually mattered. Your dad, I thought he was it, you know. The feelings I have had for that man scare me sometimes. No, it's time to find a new dream, Charity. I guess I just haven't found it yet.
I don't understand why you've come crawling out of the woodwork after all this time.
When John died, I tried to put it all behind me. I ran away. Went travelling. Ended up settling in Dubai.
Should have stayed there.
My mother died a few months ago. I had to come back to put her affairs in order. She was all the family I had. Then I heard you playing the hero on the radio, bragging about your charmed life.
All I did was look after my family, same as always.
John loved Ellen, she loved him. You should have let them be together.
It was just a stupid affair. She got over it.
She didn't know you'd framed him and got him locked up.
Well, there's nothing you can do about that. Police aren't going to reopen those files after all this time. John's dead. Ellen's dead.
Chrissy's very much alive. And she's John's daughter, my niece. The only family I'll ever have.
She is not your family. You stay away from her.
She's got a right to know how you destroyed her father's life.
It would break her heart. She's happy. She's the innocent one in all this. If you really cared about her at all, you'd leave her alone and let her get on with her life. Now, you want me to pay for what I did? And I'm willing to. Here, 20,000.
I don't want your money.
Go back to Dubai. Go traveling again. I don't care, so long as you leave my family alone.
You really don't get it, do you? So arrogant to assume you can just pay me off. This isn't about money. I won't just disappear. You need to face the consequences of what you did to my brother.
Why don't you step outside? Let me persuade him.
I think that's enough. You can get up now. And there really is no need for all this unpleasantness. It'd be much more sensible for us to come to an arrangement. So look, £20,000. I'm going to leave it on the table. I just need your word that you'll stop playing games and stay away.
No, please. No more. Fine. I'll stay away. I'm sorry.
Good. Let there be an end to it. And don't do anything stupid. We'll be watching you.
Dr. Mallon's School of Positive Thinking. I've never heard of them.
Dr. Mallon? He did his training with Dr. Dre.
I suppose a little bit of support is too much to ask. 2 coffees?
Oh, that's for a cappuccino, sprinkles.
And I wanted a mocha.
Well, they're just normal coffees. I couldn't help noticing the void between the two of you. Not making any eye contact, not even speaking to each other.
Well, if you must know, we weren't talking because we were texting each other.
Ah, a communication void. Well, there's a whole section on my course.
It was some advice our Amelia gave her, actually.
I've got to text Keza once a day and tell her something that'll make her smile, and vice versa.
It's dead sweet, isn't it? Our Amelia was brilliant with her, you know. Everything that she said just made it all so much clearer, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. It took her literally, what, 5 minutes? And everything was sorted. That kid, oh, she knows what she's talking about.
Great. Well, I'm really happy for you.
I can't believe we're doing this. I don't know, I'm going to sit down next to Megan and not blurt it out.
It's just a spot of lunch. Now, I think you should lay off the booze.
It's not just about Megan, though, is it? Poor little Eliza, she loves him. He's let her down. He'll always let her down. I've been that kid. I can't just sit by and watch.
Hey, what can I get you?
A few answers might be nice.
All right. We weren't thinking of doing the pub quiz this afternoon.
You and my dad. Was it a one-off, or have you been messing about behind Megan's back for a while?
Is this some kind of joke?
Megan won't be laughing if she finds out.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about you being a massive skank. What? You seemed to know all about it last night with my dad. You should really be more careful. You never know who's listening in.
Okay, so you heard then, yeah?
Every last depressing word.
Right. Do you want to grab a table? Charity, can you bring over a bottle of champagne, please? I want to celebrate how well it all went yesterday.
I'm all right with water.
My dad tried to tell us you were blackmailing him, which is a big pack of lies. Sad truth is, you're the kind of woman who sleeps with another woman's fella without even thinking twice. Feel sorry for you.
Well, it's old muggins now that you want to be feeling sorry for, actually, because your dad's got her hook, line and sinker. And since you brought it up, there are some things I could tell you about your dad that would make you see him in a really different light. Oh, today's gonna be fun. Go sit down, I'll bring the champagne over here.
Right. You set her off now.
Just a few loose tiles. Luckily, I had some left over from another job.
Great. Hi, Dad. Ronnie's fixed the roof.
Oh, that's great.
How did your meeting go?
All sorted.
I had a meeting myself earlier. I wanted to address something from your past.
What are you talking about?
Well, it was partly my idea.
We wanted to find out how the change in the law would affect you. So I booked an appointment with the solicitor.
And it's good news. People that were convicted of being in a consensual relationship that wouldn't be an offence now can apply for a pardon.
It should be quite straightforward. Once that slate is clean, you need never feel like a criminal again.
She's finally asleep.
Oh, what would I do without you?
Oh, looks like your dad's turned into the perfect man.
Not how I remember him.
Right, has everyone got a glass? Charity, come over here. This involves you too. So, take a vow, starting a whole new exciting chapter with new partnerships and stronger relationships. So, I would like to make a toast.
Wait.
What?
There's something you should know before you raise that glass.
Tracy, why don't we go and talk outside?
I'm sorry, Megan, but you need to hear this. And it breaks my heart because you and Eliza deserve so much more. He's been cheating on you.
Never let you down.
He's in detention.
Oh, lucky I'm here then.
It's okay. I live right here.
How about we let your mum have a little break for now? I mean, you don't want to make her feel any worse, do you?
No, of course not.
Tell you what, because you've been such a brave boy, why don't I treat you to a milkshake? Come on.
Who?
Darling, I'm sorry.
Who have you been with?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters to me.
It's not how it sounds. Please, just let me explain.
It was Charity.
You don't! No! If you weren't such a dull cow, you wouldn't need to go looking for a quick thrill elsewhere, would you?
Leave
You
it.
can't touch me again! And I will slap your brains out!
You know what she's like.
What is wrong with you?
I made a mistake.
The same old mistake. You hurt everyone you touch.
Please, just let me explain.
Megan, wait! Leave me alone! Look, you loved the wrong guy. We've all been guilty of that. How could you do this to me? I loved him. Hey, you are worth more than this. You and Eliza, you're going to be better off without him.
Yeah, you're right. It's just me and you now, isn't it? We don't need anybody else.
We're in Weatherfield next, where Michelle is shocked, and for very good reason, in Coronation Street. Then new after that, it's an extraordinary story. Meet two 87-year-old identical twins. They're about to get help from Alan and the team to love your garden at 8. Before another brand new series, Joanna Lumley's India starts tonight at 9.